that's become a much more common thing. Like, trailers are terrible. Speaking of trailers, shall we move on to our new segment?
A new segment, Andrew. Tell us more.
It's called Trailer Park.
Woo.
We're about to watch the trailer for Black Widow.
Which I haven't seen before. You haven't
No, I
seen
haven't
before?
seen before.
So this is going to be a blind reaction to a trailer. So this is going to be a new thing to do if there's a big trailer out. We'll do a little intro, an idea of, what we expect from it.
Yeah.
The background. Then we'll go and watch it and come back. And just initial thoughts and reactions.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what do we expect from it first?
So we're watching Black Widow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Explosions?
Yeah, so Black Widow. So this is the standalone Black Widow film, presumably.
Yes. So
Is
it's
it
a prequel.
Prequel, yes.
Well, yeah. for obvious reasons.
Yes, for reasons which I'm sure if you know, you know. But yeah, so I'm assuming it's going to be more of a sort of an espionage spy thriller.
Yes,
thing.
so I think...
Like Disney
I
does
don't know
James
how
Bond.
much you know of Black Widow, but she's was a Russian spy or whatever.
I know from Avengers Assemble and Endgame,
Yeah.
the main points of reference for her.
Yeah. So she was...
Oh, and Winter Soldier, but I've forgotten most of that.
Yeah, that's a really good
It
film,
is. It's a
actually.
genuine. That's also quite sort of espionage thrillery kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I reckon it might be like that.
I think it will be more like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's a really good film. Anyway, I feel like, it's going to be their attempt to do some sort of espionage thing. She's a spy. She's not really the super... I don't know when it's set. I think it might be post-Avengers. Because Tony...
So it's going to be mid-2010s then?
Roughly, I think, because Tony Stark's in it.
Right.
As Iron Man, I think.
Hasn't his contract ended?
I think it has to be... His contract's ended in Avengers, but he can sign on to one-offs. And again, this is a prequel, so...
Yeah, but I thought he'd be like, right, no more films after Avengers kind of thing.
Nah.
Moved on to Doolittle, which was clearly such a better project.
Well, but also, gets given 10 million quid every time they want him in a film, so it's like, do I need a new pool? I'm
sure they pay him in dollars.
So, well, yeah. Do I need a new pool? Yes.
I've got 5 already,
Marvel,
but he can't be asked to clean the pool every time they get dirty. He's like, right, I'll just buy a new one.
Yeah.
Just fit it in.
No, he doesn't buy a new pool. He buys an entire new mansion. Oh my god. Anyway, right, let's watch this film.
Yeah.
Film? Christ.
This trailer.
So we've just watched it.
Just finished the trailer. Boom! Bang! Explosions! Guns!
So the immediate problem I realised is she's like, oh, I've always been running. I'm not going to run anymore.
That's from something as well, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. But the problem is Sonic, isn't it?
You're right as well.
It's from Sonic. Anyway, my problem with that is she's got...
Black the Widow.
She's got a face off against this guy.
Alex Horn.
Will she survive? Yes. She will.
Well, I mean, that's the inherent problem with any prequel, though.
Well, yeah.
So, that's not specifically its fault.
No, it's not its fault, but I feel like that if they rely... Well, by the looks of that trailer, they're going to rely on this big climactic scene of her versus Taskmaster, of which there is only one possible outcome.
I cannot wait for a conversation with her and Taskmaster. It's like, you have to eat all of his cheese in this room. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it was okay. It looks like a generic Marvel film, doesn't it?
It seems...
It gave me quite... for some reason, it gave me Inception vibes.
How come?
You know, like the bit in the snow where they're all in the snow... Just...
Okay, so anytime they're in the snow, that's Inception.
Well, no. If you compare that to the Inception trailer where it's jumping, from city to being on a train to being in the snow, it's that's just felt very Inception-y to me.
I mean, it seems... I thought it'd be a more of a relatively grounded spy espionage thriller thing. But that seems a lot more, super powered. We're flying through the air and hang on a helicopter. It's
There doesn't seem to be any particular superpowers in it.
No, but it just seems a lot more
good, I think.
Yeah, but it's still, the kind of things that even Jackie Chan would gawp at in terms of just unrealistic kind of stunts, which is well, you might as well have superpowers if you can do that.
Yeah, that's true. I think Taskmaster's an interesting choice for a villain.
Yeah. So okay, fill me on Taskmaster because I'm just familiar with the game show from Dave, which I'm assuming isn't related.
No, not at all. So Taskmaster, his powers is that he studies the superheroes or whatever and can then recreate their moves almost perfectly. Obviously, he hasn't got the same superpowers or whatever.
Right.
So in the Spider-Man PS4 game, he sets you loads of tasks, and you do it, and then he comes to fight you, so he can like watch you and learn
Is he
your
voiced
moves.
by Alex Horn in the video
No,
game?
he's not.
Oh.
And then you fight him, and he uses like the same moves back against you.
Right.
And he's like predicting your moves or
It's
whatever.
just Dark Link then.
Yeah, pretty much. Dark
Okay.
Link, the supervillain, and he's like an
Coming
assassin
soon
or
to a
whatever.
cinema near you.
Yeah, he's quite cool because he's like in the Avengers cartoon. He like goes up against Black Panther and Spider-Man and Captain America all at the same time and holds his own. You know, he's like a
So is that the sort of weird, dark Captain America we saw in the trailer?
yeah. Well, in the trailer, there's also David Harbour who's playing Captain Russia. I guess
It's a Captain Russia?
Well, that's what I'm assuming because he's in.
So
red
that's what happens
instead.
after Stranger Things and he gets teleported.
Yeah, he's now in.
It all connects.
It all connects.
But yeah, there was that bit when she's on a bridge and there's the dark figure which has a Captain America shield. And
Yeah, so
that's Taskmaster
yeah.
doing Captain America.
Because she says in this trailer, she's like, "Oh, before I was an Avenger, I made a lot of mistakes." So I'm guessing this is post Avengers, especially if Taskmaster has the shield, the Captain America-esque shield.
Unless because I mean, Captain America's been around since the 40s, unless he's just sort of, that's the only one he's seen and copied and is like, alright, I'm just
Yeah.
going to hang on to this then.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue anything.
I mean, I have no place to discuss the histories of Marvel. I have no idea where it could be going.
Would you see that?
No.
Based on that trailer, would you want to go and
No,
see that?
even if I didn't know it was like a Marvel film, it just seems like, it just seems so generic.
It does seem very generic, doesn't it?
Because going
And
back
I think
to
they're
saying,
playing a lot off just the, oh look, this is Black Widow, this is our second female-led superhero film, and it's one with a character you all know and love and whatever.
So yeah, like going back to what we were saying last week about the best part about the Avengers was the writing and the character interaction over the action itself.
Yeah.
And that, at least based on the trailer, seemed like so much of the wham bang action explosions, and the character itself doesn't seem like there's much going on there for her to do. Like the quieter. I mean, there's a bit at the end with her family, but I mean, like there's. So presumably there's not going to be any of the other Avengers in this. Oh, you said Iron Man's in it.
Iron Man, he's credited in it.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of the other trailers because that turns out that's the final trailer, not the first trailer.
Oh. I'm trying to think. I mean, I haven't seen many of the standalone ones, but even like in Winter Soldier, there's Captain America and Black Widow. There's normally like some other Avengers film to bounce off of. So there's because they knew at least back then that's what made it work so well. Well, I feel like in this one it's just gonna be like.
Where they excel is in team-ups, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why Guardians work so well.
But I feel
And Winter Soldier. I mean, you're right, yeah.
Looking at Black Widow, the trailer looks like it's just going to be like, I'm Black Widow, I'm going to do some running, then some driving, there's going to be explosions around me, then there's going to do some more running, and explosions, and hanging from a helicopter, then explosions and running. It's like, yeah, okay.
Have you seen Age of Ultron?
No.
Okay, because there's a bit of her backstory in that. Because Scarlet Witch can get in people's heads or whatever, and she makes her, like, relive her past. Or whatever.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah.
What's that? Some post-traumatic stress, or just relive that?
So I feel like they're going to play off that, but they make that seem really serious, and in this it's more like boom, explosions, fun, action time. I don't know, it feels weird. I feel like it won't be I could play to this. I don't know, because Winter Soldier is so good, and that's like very different to a lot of other properties.
At the very least, what you were saying about how trailers give away the whole plot, you can't accuse that trailer of giving away the plot, because it was so incomprehensible throughout all its explosions.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's going to be about.
Well, so it can still tell you what is going to happen in the end, though, isn't it? Like, as I said, she's going to go up against Taskmaster 1v1, and she's going to win. Because...
But how?
Well, does it matter?
No. Well, not to me, at least.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like... But then we're not the target audience at all.
Well, I'm not the target audience, certainly.
I don't feel like I am either.
But you at least know the comics and know
I know
the stuff.
and I know the character, and she is a good Black Widow, and I feel like, yeah, it will be fine.